General Crook stopped back here by the creek back here, by Rosebud Creek behind me here. And they were taking a break about 8 o'clock. Crook was playing a game of whist with some of his soldiers, playing cards while other soldiers were resting. The Indians attacked. They came from two directions. They came from the west, here, and they also came up from this hill behind the creek to the south. So Van Vliet went up there and cleared off those hills of Indians. And then Mills was sent up to this gap. Here's where the fire happened just 2 weeks ago. Burned up a little bit of the state park. This is the ranger station here. This is all of it. There's Van Vliet's Hills. Back on the other side of Rosebud Creek. So this is where the army was camped, down by the creek when the battle started. So Crazy Horse and the other Indians were pouring through this gap from the north down on to the soldiers in the Rosebud. Mills was sent to fight them off. And by the way, here's the Buffalo Jump, where Indians for centuries and millenniums would stampede buffalo off the cliff. There's also some ancient petroglyphs on that thing. And some of the early fighting was through this gap here. So Crazy Horse was among this group. By the way, the fire went through here about 2 weeks ago, and you can see the grass is already growing back. The Crazy Horse and Lakota and the Cheyenne would have been behind me, looking down at the Rosebud here, where the soldiers would have been coming up to meet them. Behind them was Van Vliet Hill, where the Indians were shooting down on the soldiers on the Rosebud. Hills went up this way. And this is where a warrior named Comes in Sight had his heart shot out from under him. And all of a sudden a rider came in and picked him up and saved his life. The rider happened to be his sister, Buffalo Calf Road Woman, which is why the Lakota and the Cheyenne refer to this as the battle where she saved her brother. Okay, so from Crook's Hill up here, Crook's is watching the battle. Somewhere over here was Conical Hill. I'm not sure which one. I don't know if that's it or not. It doesn't look conical from here, but neither does anything else. Conical Hill is pretty far away, and I think a little bit higher than Crook's Hill. And over here was where Royal got in trouble. He got out there. And so Crook tried to call him back, but he kind of got cut off. So that's when Crook had sent Mills around the creek up north, because he still thought there was a village there that the Indians were protecting, which there wasn't. So once he started getting in trouble with Royal being too far out, he recalled Mills. Mills came around the back way here and came through here with his cavalry. I think that's about the time the Indians called it a day, after about 5 or 6 hours of fighting. So a lot of the heaviest casualties were over here, with Royal's men trying to get back.
dog talk.